So
Just paint me a
how am
word
I
picture,
gonna
man.
take him out? Where we are in a completely silent room. I just like swung up with my first hit that connected, and
I
then
see he's
just
about to
bring my sword
obliterate
down,
him. I put my shield up to block the
level
blood.
right to neck level.
Ooh.
It just cleave right through that soft tissuey neck.
Okay, so this all
Oh.
happens in utter silence, and as you cleave this dude in twain with your longsword, he falls down to the ground and starts bleeding a lot, and the only sound you hear is a slow but steady drip, drip, drip as the blood seeps outside the front door outside of the zone of silence. The only sound that you
And,
hear is the sound of his blood leaving the
Feta
room.
sees the blood, like, leaking out of the doorway, and they go, oh,
Yeah.
wow, they've done it.
You can deactivate the bar yourself if you want,
Alright.
Yep.
just by pressing the button again. It's not like it requires. I don't think it requires attunement.
All right, so you murdered this guy.
Wait, what? Yeah, I'm fine with it. What?
See, the guy's dead. That was the.
Can we take anything from this guy?
He is
Yeah.
wearing a cut in half suit of plate armor.
Wait, I thought he went for his neck. They did
there
suit
any-
of armor.
No, he cut the whole dude in
Yeah.
half. He cut the dude in half.
Oh.
He went
Oh,
down.
ow.
through
Okay.
He like put the sword through his neck and then cut straight down.
Yeah, he just went full
Man.
berserk.
Is there any plate armor I could salvage to melt? I am
You and your
melting.
I mean, I love that you're getting into the blacksmithing part of your culture. It's like
More than deadly clicks. Everything.
what is
smelts
splint armor exactly? I'm curious.
Splint?
I'm guessing it's male. Yeah, it is splint armor. So
No, it's okay. You know,
Nice.
it's sort of like the Roman centurion kind of thing where.
yeah.
It's the it's
Okay, in
like
that
strips of metal.
Yeah, in that
Like-
case,
like-
there are some untouched strips of metal that you can kind of harvest from the body.
Alright, I harvest the strips of metal. How many?
Okay, cool.
Just suit of armor's worth, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, what type of weapon was he using?
longsword.
Oh, okay. Hey, Hurley, you could get that extra longsword you want for 2-weapon fighting.
I think with this character, I'm just gonna stick with the character sheet provided.
Ah,
Maybe
okay.
next character I'll do a custom.
Yeah.
No, what I want to do is eventually I want to get to a forge and custom make a set of armor for everybody.
That'd be cool. There's mechanics to do that now.
leather armor anyways.
It takes a very long time and is very expensive, but it's a
yeah,
thing that can happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Because when I'm not here, I can be like, that's where I am in the game.
Yep.
Like that
Having
couple weeks where.
with PAX or with what is it?
Theta.
Theta. With Theta realizing that the deed has been done, as it were, I'm just gonna wave back and it's like she can deactivate the immovable rod if she wants at that point.
Okay. Chunk.
So, yep.
Yeah.
Just make sure to give it back once we're back together.
Yeah.
Here. I'm still gonna explore around at 17.
Yeah. When I first started playing, I thought a movable rod was like the dumbest item, but now that I've actually seen it be used in so many different ways, it's like one of my favorites.
Right, yes,
It's so useful.
Can you please stop touching the dice?
Yeah, I was looking for some replacement for the helmet telepathy, and I'm just like, no, that's a like extravagant item. That's a super rare item.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's just like a relatively
Okay,
normal oh, I like that description.
So, fellas, it's pretty close to the end of the event right now. So if you're gonna do something, do it pretty quick.
Okay, I'm peeking into 17 to see if there's anything in there.
Yes,
yeah,
there
stealthy
absolutely
ish.
is. So room
It's
It's
17.
still his turn, because I...
No,
didn't actually
we're
get to
like
do
it's
anything
we're
else.
out of the initiative order, so
We're
now we can just
assuming
kind of
that
do our
you
own
took
thing. So yeah,
Oh, right, okay.
you're not bound by
Can
rounds
I,
anymore.
can I walk over there?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I saw my Warhammer following me because it doesn't.
Alright, I look over his shoulder to see what's in the room as well.
Okay. In the room 17, you see a gaping hole in the roof exposes this armory to the elements. Very few weapons are stored here at present. Shelves to the north lie mostly bare, and a poorly maintained weapon rack standing against the south wall holds 3 rusty spears and a frayed net. Nearby is a closed cabinet.
Okay. Checking for.
Can we investigate the cabinet?
Yeah, I'm
Can I
checking
take
for any
the spearheads?
traps or anything like that. Do I notice anything that looks like it's not completely rusted through?
Investigate check?
Passive of 19.
I'll take the spearheads.
And...
I have an investigation plus 7 if that helps.
Okay,
Actually, that does. You can let me roll at advantage. So I will re-roll
Yeah,
that
I have
too.
a plus 7 on that.
okay, yeah.
11 plus 7 for me as well.
Yep.
So,
So you see 1 longsword, a box of 20 crossbow bolts, a box of 10 arrows, 3 spears that are in okay condition. I mean, they're rusty, but they're not unusably rusty. And the net, it still functions as a net, but it's got some holes in it. The cabinet
I
is.
hope a net does.
Yep.
That's too.
Well, yeah, but it's got
Otherwise-
it's got holes in the holes. But the cabinet is unlocked and contains 2 heavy crossbows and 2 longbows.
Ooh. Can I take a crossbow?
Uh,
I'm getting really.
The heavy
Oh, wait a
crossbow
minute.
is a martial weapon.
Crossbows?
hold up.
I'm just asking. I think I'm
I might have
artillery,
misspoke
actually.
about how not important those spears were. So they're rusty, but looking at them, there's some shit going
What
on
happened
with
to my
these.
character? When she fall
Uh,
over, was she surprised?
Oh, I don't know.
Someone
That's
must have
weird.
misclicked.
So one of these spears has
Not like the other.
it's definitely seen better days, but there is some inlaid mithril worked into the spear itself, and there is a series of draconic runes on the spear's crossguard.
Ooh, I speak Draconic.
Ooh, Draconic. I also speak Draconic.
Okay, so
Would you own a master?
the runes say in Draconic, Tiamat's eyes shine.
I see something.
I'm gonna take
can
that
I
spear.
know what Tiamat is?
Oh,
Tiamat is the dragon
big
god.
dragon that-
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
yeah, we've got that one covered. Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
gonna add the spear to my inventory,
Okay.
and I'll worry about shelling it out to someone who can use it later.
Okay.
And then
Also, not for
forget
nothing,
if
but there is a spell called Identify that I believe the wizard knows.
oh, well,
I
for that
have it,
matter,
yes.
for that
Yeah.
matter, I know it too. But I have to cast it as a ritual. That takes like 10 minutes.
Ah, fair enough.
So
Yeah, if our wizard wants to identify this, it's like, what do you make of this?
here, I'm gonna step into the room.
Is that a spell I can use more than once, or is that a one-time spell?
You can use it as many times as you have spell slots for it.
multiple
It's
castings.
first level, so yeah.
You should have enough. I don't think they actually tell her how many spell slots she has.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, it's up higher. Oh yeah.
I have 10 spells.
Yeah, you have 10 spells, but your spell slots, that's kind of like the bullets you put into your magic gun. You can cast 4 first-level spells, 3 second-level spells, and 3 third-level spells per day.
Yeah, she hasn't done any first level spells, so she has plenty of castings.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that I will use Identify.
Okay.
Awesome, I hold out
So,
the spear
like,
for her.
What?
A cool magical heads-up display kind of hovers over this item. It has like a little scanning percentage that says 100%, and you find out that the name of this spear is called Dragon Gleam, and the runes on the crossguard are actually command words that activate this magic weapon's special ability, which is Daylight. This spell can actually cast Daylight. It's got, with the Identify, I believe it tells you the charges, so it's got 10 charges of the Daylight spell that you cast by saying the command phrase.
Now those don't regenerate at all. That's just 10
No,
uses and then it's done
that is a
forever.
one-shot Johnny. Well, 10-shot Johnny.
Okay.
Well, 10 shots.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Interesting. I am setting that in my inventory and making note of any possible uses for daylight we might have.
And
I'm
they don't
sorry,
really go into detail on
Quick
the
identification of daylight.
yeah
Is that light
daylight.
spell?
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty. It's situationally useful.
Summons an orb. Yeah.
Well, it
Oh,
does. I mean,
okay,
it does a
well.
little bit more than that. There's
Think of,
sometimes
some
in having
undead.
daylight is. Yeah, it does. I think.
Think of
Well, let's see.
Gandalf in the Mines of Moria.
Bright
Okay.
light.
I have really great vision in the dark.
Yeah, so
Apparently.
that doesn't really.
Yeah,
It
it
doesn't
does.
really help
It
me
does.
realize-
It just kind of functions as like a especially nice light spell, although it's third level, which is kind of funny.
Oh no! It also clears away magical darkness.
Yeah, it clears away magical darkness, and I think in terms of dealing with things like vampires or other light-sensitive things, it functions as natural daylight, whereas a lot of other forms of light do not. So, like, you can't light a torch and have that set a vampire on fire, but if you cast daylight, that is like there's a tiny sun that is shining a ray of sunlight, which is bad for vampires.
Well,
So-
the other nice thing about it, with magical darkness, even if you have dark vision, you can't see through that. Even with the
Right.
superior dark
Right.
vision.
Right, but
So
daylight does.
Being able to
Like,
use
it lets you do
daylight
that.
to clear that out, that'll clear that out. So it's very useful
Yep.
for if you're dealing with someone who has darkness.
Yep.
Because otherwise, you're basically blind no matter what you do.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, pretty handy.
And
knocking over my guy.
okay, and Merrick, you're going after that heavy crossbow. I forget if that counts as a martial weapon or not.
Yes. It is definitely not a
You
simple
might not
weapon.
be able to use the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you might not
now
be able to
clerics
use that one at
clerics
that
can
point.
use the ranged weapons they can use are darts, javelins, and slings, I believe.
Can I walk in there?
Walk into the armory? Yeah, for sure.
Anything I can really scrap. Well, I'm just gonna walk in and scrap
How
stuff.
high up is the hole in the roof?
About 10. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's like 10 feet or so.
Is there
And
anything special?
You know what?
Through this hole?
I'm going to basically hop up in the air, use my immovable rod to like
Double
balance
jump?
there. I want to climb up into
Assisted
the hole,
double jump.
or
Okay.
up under the roof. So, do I need you want me to make acrobatics check or anything for that?
Make an athletics check, because you're pulling yourself up. And
Well, yeah, I'm swinging myself up. I was thinking that
Yeah.
would be,
oh yeah, that would be acrobatics then. Yeah, for sure.
So okay. So do. I'm not going to go
Wait,
through
what's
and
that?
like, just do a
many
deadlift
guesses.
whenever I.
Yeah.
9 plus 7.
Yeah, you do it.
16.
You do it.
Okay, and I'll have
have a question about
Hooters
Spray
haul
Smash
haul the rod back up after me. And what do I see on the roof? Is it just like completely flat?
I feel like this would be like a barn style roof.
Dennis, what is
Okay.
Dennis, what is that?
What do I see if I look
Yeah.
over towards
Can
the?
you make me a hamburger?
I want to be like stealthy and check over towards the balcony here. This is like a deck, right?
Where?
Like there's in room 20. There's like a door thing leading right out here onto the
I
second floor.
don't think so. I think it's just.
As near as I can tell, that should be like a balcony kind of thing.
Yeah. it looks
Oh, I'll be
like a- yeah,
damned. How about that?
Yeah, that's a balcony.
Yeah, that is a balcony. Huh?
Okay.
Neat.
So,
I'm gonna.
how far down does it? You're just like roof to balcony level would be like 10 feet, you think?
Yeah. You wouldn't take any falling damage. That's what you're asking.
Except through 20.
Huh?
Would I be able
There's a
to?
door to the balcony through 20. But we
Well,
have
yeah,
to-
but we don't want to
Yeah,
go
but we
into
have
20.
to
That's
go-
where
yeah.
Alice probably is. Would I be able to stealthily, or to like
We keep
lean
saying
over
that.
and look down? What, stealthily?
No.
Once
That she's in
Spray's
there.
done, I
Well,
will-
she's probably in here. That's what I was going to confirm. Was to see
Yeah.
it.
Hold on.
You know
Before
what?
before
I'm
you
gonna
do
have-
that, let me read this chamber real quick just
Can
to
we,
see if
can
that
we talk about
actually
what's
is.
happening with these dice?
Wait, wait,
That's
wait,
really
wait,
annoying.
wait.
Yeah, who's?
Someone's just
Yes.
rolling because they're bored.
I think it's the guests.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, you're not.
Since the guest is right next to Travis.
Oh.
He's being
I
a
do
pain.
have.
You're not.
an
You're not
ancient
messing
wooden
with the table
crossbow.
then,